No one is perfect, not even the Uggs. But don't tell them I said that. Here are some screw-ups, edits, and extras from the last episode of the Uglee Truth. We call them Uglee Cuts.
But what was sad about the whole thing was, do you want me to talk about Ryan or?
Yeah, no, you're just breaking up a little bit, and I don't know if it's your microphone cord or if it's me, but I can hear you. You said that what the sad thing is.
I was just gonna say so.
And they'll, think about it. This company or whatever you want to call it that hosts all these schools, they need the money too. It's not like they can lose. Some stupid parents can be like, "Well, I want a refund."
Oh, there's been plenty,
and it's like, no, hold on to it. I want my kid to go. I don't want to not be able to have him have this experience. I mean, I remember, I believe it was Malia's year or Mackenzie's year. One of them, they did Sly Park. And Sly Park is up in the foothills near Placerville and Apple Hill and Plymouth and on your way to Tahoe. And there were the wildfires. And they were really bad that year. And I remember a lot of us, including myself, I was a little concerned because, if that thing changes direction, it's going into their campground. I mean, it was really close. They actually postponed it a week. And then when they got up there, it was still pseudo smoke filled, but they weren't at a threat anymore. But I mean, it happens, weather especially. Sure. But I remember they started from that point forward. They scheduled them towards the end of October. In fact, one year, I don't remember which kid it was, they were there for Halloween. I think it was Malia. They were there for Halloween. They literally celebrated Halloween at Sly Park. Because they push it as late as they can because of the wildfires.
And like this morning, when I took the kids to school, it was 46 degrees.
It's freaking cold.
And if you get them in the redwoods and stuff like that, I mean, you're talking really cold weather. Yes. And I told Ryan, I said, even if you get there, I said the thought of you having to evacuate or,
oh my God,
I'm like, I would lose my mind.
Yeah.
I said, I couldn't be able to handle that.
Yes.
So I said, it's just better for you to go when it's completely safe.
Right.
And you guys can have a good time and you don't have to worry about smoke or anything like that or evacuating or anything.
The smoke is nothing to underestimate. I mean, the threat of a fire is scary, but I mean, I would consider myself a fairly healthy person. And the day after this fire started, Sacramento, it was like fog. It was dark. There was the sun was red. It was bad. And so
it felt like everyone lived in a fireplace.
It looked like it literally looked like Tokyo. Or those places in Asia where they literally have to wear masks. That's what it looked like. And so I'm like, well, this is why I'll never live in Singapore. I mean, this weather is terrible. I mean, the pollution. So I would go outside, one breath, and my lungs felt like I had asthma. I mean, it was so bad. And they canceled games, they canceled practices everywhere because it was so incredibly bad. I can't even imagine what it would have been like for a bunch of school kids in the forest with soot and ash.
Zip lining and running and, they would doing be like all these crazy things.
They'd be all pale and weak. They wouldn't have fun. So this is better. And they will go.
Better,
they'll go.
But you know how kids are.
I know.
And what's hard too is there was so many parent chaperones that
took the week off.
They had took the week off.
Yes.
And so it's hard to say that they'll be able to take the week off again.
Hey, maybe Victor will be able to chaperone after all.
I know. Maybe he's going to be bumped up on the list.
Maybe he'll get pulled off the bench.
I know. He'll be pulled off the bench.
Yeah, it's definitely affecting everyone, and I don't know anyone who hasn't been affected by these fires, whether personally or otherwise. And it's funny, the very first day that I saw the destruction, I started to cry. I did. I started crying because Well, and because Daryl and I, we're super serious about moving there, and in less than probably in the next 5 to 6 years after Malia's out of high school. Right. And so I'm watching this going, I don't even know what to say. I'm at a loss. I'm literally at a loss. There are no businesses open. They are closed. And not that this matters right now because it's about life and trying to save people's lives. Still, it's like the billions of dollars they are losing. I mean, for real. That is an international destination for tourism and wine and cuisine and all of that stuff. It's like, oh my God, this is so devastating. And they're saying that it's historically the largest loss due to fire in the state right now.
I would say you and Daryl go there at least once a month.
Oh, yeah.
So,
for sure.
I mean, have you been able to look up some of your favorite wineries to see how they're affected?
Yes. The one that we love we have several that we love that are on the Silverado Trail, which is where the Atlas fire was. And that's the one. There's a Silverado resort and golf course up there. And they just on Sunday hosted a PGA golf tournament up there. And that ended on Sunday afternoon. And by Sunday evening, it didn't exist. That's how fast it was. There's not one home left. There was not one home spared. And those homes are multiple $1 million homes. They're all gone. And that was the first fatality. There was a couple who'd been married for 75 years and they died together in the fire in their home. I heard about
that. Was that the couple where he was 100 and she was 98?
Yes. God. And the thing is that
I don't blame them. I mean,
that's going to be something I think we're going to hear a lot of stories like that. Because, just like when you see an older gentleman driving a Ferrari or like a $200,000 car and you go, well, yeah, only old people can afford to buy those things. It's the same thing in Napa. I mean, those multiple $1 million homes, there ain't a whole lot of new money there. It's a lot of old money living in those hills, and the matriarch and patriarch are up there, and that's that. So it's horrible, but I think that's going to be. They're saying there's almost 300 people missing, and they're finding literally ash. There's nothing left. It was so fast. It was funny listening to some of those stories. It's just a great little community. I wish it was like that here. I really do, but I think we're a little spread out. It's not as confined. It's not as close in Sacramento. It's pretty spread out, sprawling. Whereas there, it's not.
I think that there's probably just certain things that those people have in common.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
That it's wine country, and so they just have that, I guess, in common, that they love the beautiful scenery. They probably love wine.
At the end of the day, and at the end of the day,
right now we have the other one that we need to work on. So,
which is the other tooth,
the other front tooth.
Oh, Jesus, is that Toby?
Shut up!
Oh my, interesting.
Toby, stop it.
What the hell is going on over there?
He's rubbing his face on my microphone.
What is he tripping? Did you give him some weed this morning?
No, he's just trying to cuddle right now, and it's just a bad time.
You know what? Men, Toby. They always have the worst timing.
But,
for real.
Those were all very...
Oh, God. Talk about taste the rainbow. Woo!
Jeez.
Yeah, for real. So anyway, that's it. And scene with the vagina.
Interesting. Well, these people clearly have vagina issues.
I think the hang-up, especially the chiropractor in Wichita. What the hell is wrong with him?
I don't know. Well, he identified a market and decided to capitalize on it.
I want to know the poor woman who did that. And I think he's single, by the way. Ladies.
Shocker.
Ladies, he's single. He's a doctor. Is he a doctor?
No, he's a chiropractor.
Yeah. He's certified. That's it.
I think that's 2 years of school.
I'm not. That sounds about right.
Thanks for checking out this week's Uglee Cuts. Join us for an all-new episode dropping every Sunday on your favorite podcast platform and, of course, ugleetruth.com. That's UGLEE truth.com.